Welcome back to another video. We're gonna take a look at an update for Common Sense Machine. So as you can see, this is the main web page. I will go to the Cube app, and over here we have multiple creation tools. This video will be regarding real-time sketch to 3D. As we can see, this is within a free trial. Okay, so let's see. To the left we have the drawing table, and to the right we're gonna have the output image. For example, if I will type over here robotic arm, let's take a look at what we're gonna receive. Let's also add industrial robotic arm. And I would wanna use the erase tool over here. So I will undo that. I will clear the canvas because I don't want anything added. So I remove that middle element. Let's add in modern industrial robotic arm. We're gonna see how that will update in real time. Now, since I had that circle in the middle, we're gonna see that for the next generations that will also be used. So let me just sketch. So I will use the brush tool in order to sketch the profile of the robotic arm. So let me add something like this. Let's say that we're gonna see that even though I only created one of those joints, we're gonna see how that will look like. So I'm gonna create the following one, afterwards another joint. So we see how the tool will add a lot of interesting results over here. We have the possibility to change the, over here we can increase the refinements for interference. If I will go all the way to 12, we're gonna see how this will look a lot better in this case. We're gonna have that cable. I will add over here, let's say that maybe I will create something like a gripper. Let's see how that will look like. We have a gripper over there, but yeah, we see that it has changed and we no longer have that that gripper. Maybe my drawing of that that gripper wasn't the best, so it can also be one of the reasons for this. So we see how easily we can define various concepts over here. We can also generate high resolution. If I will click on high resolution, we're gonna see that it also swapped that image. So this looks in some cases really interesting, but also quite odd. And we also have the possibility to get the 3D of that. I will go over here on get 3D. What exactly will happen now is the Cube app will just take that photo and will add it to the basic workflow where we can generate a 3D model starting from image. So keep that in mind, that the get 3D will do that. We can also upscale it if we want to. Since this is within free trial, we can upscale it without any cost. And we're gonna see how that will load. And now we have that upscaled. You're gonna see that within the upscale, let's say the texture will be changed over here. So we have in some cases additional noise added, both to the background and both to the model. But we see how well that was generated. Let's see, if I will just create a canvas for this, and I will type in, also keep in mind that you can swap the position of the input over here for the text window. Let's say one gear assembly. So let's see how this will be generated without any reference. So we have it created over there. We have the possibility to add stroke colors, also fill colors, and we can also change the background color over here. And we can use some shapes. So in this case, I will add a circle over here. Let's see why exactly isn't that circle being drawn. So this will be the stroke color, this will be the fill color, and this will be the background. So not sure exactly why that shape is not being generated. I see that the rectangle works. So over here we have the ellipse. Okay, so since this is not a circle, this ellipse maybe is just like within, yeah, just like within other CAD solutions. I need to hold down the left click, and then we're gonna give it this direction, and afterwards I can swap it to the other one. Okay, so let me just clear the canvas, and I will create this for the top of the worm gear. And on the bottom, I will use a rectangle. So let's see if the worm gear assembly will be generated. So not exactly, using only those. But if I will type in over here, let's say gear assembly or two gears interlocking. Okay, so we see that on two gears it added those female portraits, quite odd, but now we have those two gears. I will just clear the canvas and I will create two circles. So in this case, two ellipses. Usually in Illustrator or other software, if you're gonna hold down Shift or Alt, you can make a perfect circle. Over here, it is not that case. Let me just create a new one over here. So let's see, with this reference, two interlocking, two gears interlocking, it's not really using, let's say, the added reference over here. Let's see if I will add some additional elements, like three gears interlocking. Again, we still have those two. Okay, so for this case study, it didn't really work that well. Let's try something different now. So house. Let's add modern house. Okay, so we have that. Let's see if I can change the shape of that. So mainly I want this. I'm gonna add over here some windows. Let's see if I will add a different roof. So something like this. And we're gonna see how that will change. Now we have only that surface over there. If I will go all the way with that roof, okay, I see that in this case it will still, let's say, develop on the existing one. As you can see, quite an interesting result over here. We have those two black areas, which are not that great. Let's see over here, pickup truck concept. Let's see for this what will be the output. Okay. Let's add in also electric pickup truck concept. Yeah. For cars, this sketch tool is quite interesting, so a lot better than the output of the 3D model over here. So let's see if I will maybe change something over here. If I will add some wheels, let's see if that will change, let's say, the location of those. Maybe I want it to be a little bit large on the back, so we see how poorly I I draw over here, and the results are quite good for this. Okay, so we see the design over here, and we see the input sketch. Quite a long shot, but nevertheless the results are great for this tool. Okay, so this was mainly the real time sketch to 3D. If you haven't give this a try, I highly encourage you to do this because it's quite an interesting tool. So I hope you find this video useful. I position a similar video on the bottom left. I will add my AI videos on playlist to the top, and I will also add a subscribe button. So that's it. Thanks for watching.